Cindy Lane Ross from Bodies by Cindy back with us in our Studio 10 kitchen. She always makes something healthy. Today you're making guacamole.
Guacamole. It's everybody's favorite, right?
I love
People
guacamole.
are starting to venture into it, I think, a little bit more than what they used to. Subway carries it now, so, you know, why not?
Maybe at first it was like, yeah, it's squishy, it's green.
It is.
You know, but that's how I was when I was a kid.
Right.
Now it's so good.
And avocados, they're so great for you anyway because they're high in omegas. It's a good fat, good for your hair, your skin, your nails, everything. So we definitely want to add them into our diet.
Tell me about these chips you're pairing this with.
Well, it's fall, and I actually found these. They're gluten-free, they're pumpkin, and they have cranberries in them, and you can actually see the cranberries.
Wow.
And so I love to get these different gourmet chips because I'm not much of a potato chip person, of course, okay? So I try to go as healthy as possible, always pair it with gluten-free. That way, you're being social, you got the friends over, you know, maybe you're having a glass of wine, dinner party, but yet you're still able to be social, have some chips and guacamole.
What about the baked chips? How do you feel about anything, the baked? I don't want to say a brand.
Right,
but, you know.
right. No, I mean, you know, I think it's definitely cutting out some of the trans fats, which we want to get away from. So anything in moderation is fine. And just like with these, you don't want to sit down and eat the whole bag.
Right.
You know, I limit myself to like 5 or 6 chips.
But these are probably baked.
They are baked, and
just some different ingredients
they have your whole grains in them as well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're really, I think they're great. I mean, we usually on the weekends we always open up a bag of gluten-free chips, and you know, sometimes it's spicy chili. Right now, I found this flavor, and I'm like, oh, it's fall season.
I'm picturing a weekend at your house. We sit down, we open a bag of gluten-free chips. Okay, and make some avocado. Now, when you're picking out or make some guacamole, when you're picking out your avocado, what do you need to look for?
Okay, so I have a few here. This one, I always say darker the better, but you don't want to go too dark because this one actually has some bad spots in it, and as you can tell, we kind of touched it before. It sinks, that means it's already getting rotten. These are great. They still have a little bit of green color, but they're starting to turn brown. When you squeeze them, you're able to indent just a little bit, so it shows you they're ripe. Because if you're ready to make some guacamole and you go to the store and you get a bunch of avocados, you get home and you're not even able to cut a knife through because they're not ripe enough, you're going to be really upset.
Yeah.
So, you know, just make sure that you squeeze them, and if you're able to squeeze in just a little bit, they're good.
Okay, so just a little mush to them.
And then, you know, if you know that maybe you're having a dinner party and you're going to make some guacamole 2 or 3 days from now, that's fine. Go ahead and get you the bright green avocados. It'll be fine.
Okay, some good tips. All right, what's the first step?
Okay, so again, this is a super easy recipe. Fresh garlic, so I went ahead and chopped it up nice, and we're going to go ahead and throw this in. And then I went ahead and cut open one. I usually use like 3 to 4 avocados, just depending on how many people we're going to have over. But the best rule of thumb is we're just going to scrape this out and see how easy it comes out.
Yeah.
If it's not right, it will be awful.
Not as easy.
Not easy at all.
Okay, you don't want to eat that.
No, you definitely don't want to eat the pit. But what I usually do, and you can take a knife and grab it out, but I usually just do that, and then we're going to do the same for 2 or 3 more avocados.
All right, the recipe is on our website, fox10tv.com, on our Studio 10 page. If you're having a holiday get-together or you just want to have some guacamole, why not?
That's
you can make this. The recipe, again, is on our website. Check it out. And anything you want to know about getting in shape, this is a lady you need to talk to. Bodies by Cindy is off Airport Boulevard, just west of University. And we have information about Bodies by Cindy and how you can get in shape there on our website as well.
Welcome back into our Studio 10 kitchen with Cindy Ross from Bodies by Cindy. It smells fresh in here, like fresh avocados. Tell the folks what we're working on.
All right, we're just doing a really simple guacamole. It's a great staple, whether you just get home from work and you don't have a lot of time and you want some guacamole. It's easy. It's also great for dinner parties, or the holidays are coming up, and this is a great healthy staple to have in. And you can do it with vegetables. We're using gluten-free pumpkin with cranberry chips that I found. They're really awesome. And when I saw them, I was like, I am bringing those to the station because it's fall. We got to have some pumpkin
with cranberry chips.
Yes.
Very cool. So what have you done so far?
All right, all I did was sliced up 3 avocados, went ahead and spooned them out and put the fresh garlic in, and now we're just going to take the lemons, squeeze the juice in. I love this squeezer because it gets all the juice out.
Yeah, that's pretty handy.
Yes, and sometimes the seeds fall in too, but that's okay.
No problem.
No problem. And then black pepper and salt, and that's it. And I always use sea salt. You don't have to use as much because it is stronger. And sea salt is always better because it doesn't raise your blood pressure like table salt would.
I love sea salt. I try to get it on as much as I can. Now, while you're doing that, we want to talk about something really cool, very exciting. Since you started joining us here on Studio 10, we've been talking about your new fitness center that has been open for a while, but the grand opening celebration is just a couple days away.
That's right. We're going to have a DJ for the whole day, ribbon cutting with the Chamber of Commerce at 9 a.m. We're going to have fitness classes all day there. We're going to have Mosley's Meat Market is actually going to be smoking some food and cooking. So healthy choices, of course. But we're just going to have a lot of fun events going on through the day, a lot of festivities, and it's going to go from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m.
All right, and that is on Thursday morning. I mentioned a couple days, so
yes.
2 days from now, Thursday morning. If you haven't been to check out the facility before, it is amazing. This is a great chance to go in, walk around, take a look for yourself, maybe sign up, get registered, and that's always the first step into getting into shape, is actually taking that first step.
That's right. And you know, because we are offering the free classes all day, just come check it out. You don't even have to participate. Just come watch. If you're scared and maybe intimidated, just come check us out, see what we're about, see what our mission is, and meet our wonderful staff.
All right, so they've been open for a while, but this is the grand opening celebration, the kickoff to getting you into shape and living a better lifestyle. When we come back, Chastity Bird will be in the kitchen to taste that guacamole. It looks so good.
Finishing up our guacamole dip here with Cindy. Cindy, you always make the best recipes. I'm a huge fan. Of course, you have your cookbook that people can follow. She has a great chickpea recipe. If you haven't checked that out, you can get your cookbooks at your gym.
Yeah, at the gym, or actually Mobile Fixture has them as well. Yeah. Amazon.com. You can find them there. Hopefully, we'll have some more retail stores carry them maybe around the holidays.
Perfect. And speaking of the holidays, this dip that you're making, perfect for the holidays. I love guacamole dip, by the way.
It is. You know what? It's football season. We're going into Thanksgiving, Christmas. Everybody always has the dips around, full of calories, full of fat. So why not make something healthy? You're going to stay full longer because it's high in fiber. Yeah. It's a good fat for you. You're going to feel better, and you're just not going to feel all bogged down from all the calories that you're going to have.
And Cindy, what all did you put in the guacamole if someone's just joining us and didn't see the first two cooking segments?
Super easy. Fresh garlic, some lemon juice. I use 3 avocados, sea salt, black pepper, mix it together. Yeah, super easy. And then in addition, if you wanted to add in some feta cheese, maybe some red pepper flakes, those are always great additions as well.
If you want to check out this recipe, we have this one and others by Cindy on our website, fox10tv.com. Check it out under the Studio 10 tab. Guys, I got to go because I need to try this.